What if the way someone experiences your church this weekend changes everything for them? I'm Angie, and I lead the host team ministry at Life.Church across our 45 locations. And I'm excited to share a little bit about what I've learned over the last 16 years of being a part of guest experience ministry. See, I'll never forget the first time that I walked into church where I felt truly seen. Not just welcomed at the door, but genuinely noticed throughout the entire experience. It wasn't flashy, it was personal, and it made all the difference. Here's the truth. Creating an amazing guest experience isn't about having the biggest budget or the fanciest lobby. It's about making every single person feel seen, valued, and welcomed, from the street to the seat. So today, I want to share some practical ways that you can create that kind of experience at your church, starting this weekend. Number one, be a pastor, not a firefighter. Let's be honest, there are a million moving parts on any given weekend. Your host team is running. You're tying up loose ends, and you're just trying to keep all those plates spinning. But here's the question I want you to ask yourself. Is the work taking the place of actually being a pastor? Here's what I've learned. When you're constantly in crisis mode, putting out fires and managing chaos, you'll lose the ability to be present with people. And being present with people, well, that's the whole point. So how do we shift out of firefighter mode and into pastor mode? It starts with planning ahead. I know, that sounds simple, just planning ahead, but think about it this way. Look forward, but plan backwards. What does that mean practically? It means that you may create a team calendar. Order what you need for next month right now, not just the week before. Anticipate what's coming and be prepared for it before it becomes urgent. Because when you plan ahead, something amazing happens. You get to pastor people instead of managing that chaos. You get to make eye contact in the lobby. You get to have real conversations. You get to be fully present for the people God's bringing into your church. That's the win, and it's worth the extra effort. Number two, clarity is kindness. Your guests are looking for clarity, especially people who have never been to church before. Now, they expect to hear about Jesus, but they don't know what to expect from the experience itself. And if they don't know what to do, the whole thing kind of becomes stressful. Think about it. Where do I park? Which door do I go in? Where's the bathroom? Where do my kids go? What happens during the service? When do I stand? When do I sit? Lost people who are far from God, they want something to tether to. They need clear signage. They need defined spaces. And they need friendly faces who can answer questions before they even have to ask. Here's what I want you to remember. Clarity is kindness. When you create real clarity in the experience, you're communicating, we have thought about you. We're prepared for you, and you belong here. So walk through your building and ask yourself, is it obvious where to go? Or would someone feel lost? Eliminate confusion before it starts and help people know what's next. Make it easy for them to take the next step. Because when people aren't stressed about the logistics, they can actually focus on encountering God. And that's what we're all here for. Number three, unreasonable hospitality. I love this concept, unreasonable hospitality. It's the idea of going beyond what's expected to make someone feel personally cared for. Now, here's the reality check. Most of the time, people don't need something grand. They just need something personal. And personal is unreasonable for the masses. Sometimes we try so hard to be impressive, to have the perfect setup, the coolest experience, the most polished presentation, that we actually miss people in the process. The most unreasonable thing you can do, ignore the other 500 people to go after the one. That's what Jesus did. That's what unreasonable hospitality looks like in practice. Your best resource isn't your lobby decor or your coffee bar, though those are nice. Your best resource is your smile and your presence. Authenticity matters far more than perfection. So this weekend, I want to challenge you. Look for the one, the person who's sitting alone, the family who looks a little lost, maybe the guest who's standing awkwardly in the lobby. Go after them. Make them feel like you've been waiting for them, because you have. That's unreasonable hospitality, and it changes everything. Number 4, the exit is as important as the entrance. Here's something we often forget. God is moving in people's hearts during your service. Maybe they heard something that challenged them, or they felt the presence of God for the first time. Maybe they're wrestling with a decision, or they're just carrying a heavy burden. Don't let them leave without one more, "We're so glad you were here." The last impression is just as powerful as the first impression. So train your team to finish strong. Make sure someone's at the door as people leave. Say goodbye with the same warmth that you said hello with. Because that final moment, that last touch point, it might be the thing they remember most. So here's what I want you to know. You've got this. Your church has the potential to create life-changing moments every single weekend. Not because you have it all figured out, but because an amazing guest experience reflects the heart of Jesus. It shows people they belong before they believe. So start small. Pick 1 or 2 things from what we've talked about today and implement them this weekend. And if you want more practical tools or step-by-step tips, check out our next video. Or visit open.life.church for all of our guest experience resources. You're doing great work. Keep going.